All right, this video is if anyone's having any trouble with ForkDelta. Now, I know EtherDelta was kind of going out by the wayside. I don't even think CoinMarketCap looks at EtherDelta anymore. It now looks at ForkDelta. So, if you're using ForkDelta, which is an exchange that does ERC20 tokens, so all the tokens that ride on the Ethereum network only, it's exactly like EtherDelta was, except I'm noticing get these stupid errors. There's not enough ETH to cover the gas price, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what the hell it is, but I know what the solution is. I don't know why it's doing that, but I can tell you what the solution is. So when you come here, of course, you do your new account thing, create a new account up here. It gives you your private key. It gives you your address. Save that somewhere safe off your computer, as we always say. But anyways, it looks like this. You send yourself some ETH. So for example, if I want to buy some Veritasium and I want to buy, 2 ETH worth, I need to send over here 2.1 ETH, okay? So what I would do, once it gets here, you'll see this says 2, or in this case, it would be 2.1 in this example, in this middle column. So what you do is it usually is already on the deposit tab, but just click the deposit tab. It'll say 2.1 here once it shows up. You put right here, don't put 2.1 in, put 2 or 2.0, it doesn't really matter, just put 2. Hit deposit. As soon as you do that, it shows up over here on the ForkDelta side, this column over here. It'll show up here. It may take 30 seconds, it might take 2 minutes. Gas price, change your gas price up here. Before you do that, honestly. Yeah, I think it defaults to 4. And normally, like lately, it's been fine even at 4. But I just set mine to 8, just for the hell of it. Which is low anyways, but I just set it to 8. It shouldn't matter. So, then do your deposit. It'll show up over here in this column. Now you're ready to fill some orders if you want to buy some stuff. So, for example, I'm just going to show you this little trick in case you didn't know this. On EtherDelta, or in this case, ForkDelta, the same thing. If you're selling a certain token, this is the highest someone's willing to pay here. The topmost number here is the highest. This is the second highest. This is the third highest they're willing to pay. So that would mean if I wanted to sell some tokens, some Veritasium right now, I'd try to sell this one because it's the topmost. It's the highest priced. Same thing here. If I want to buy some, this is the best price. So let's say in my example, I had 2 ETH, right? Which would leave right here 0.1 behind. Like I said, if for whatever reason, I notice if it's like a little less than that, 0.7, 0.6, like for some reason sometimes it doesn't work and you go to try to get stuff out, withdraw or move it and it won't tell you. It tells you, sorry, you don't have enough gas in there or whatever, enough ETH left for gas. I'm like, bull crap. I've got, $30 in here worth of ETH. What do you mean I don't have enough gas? Anyways, I realize if you leave a 1/10 of an ETH right now, maybe a little less than, I'm not sure, but I've tested it with a 1/10 and it works fine. So anyways, you're here. You have 2 ETH over here worth to play with, right? And you want to buy some Veritasium. Okay? So in this case, what we're going to do is fill this order, click here to buy, and right here where it says 14 Veritasium for 3.3 ETH, we need this to get down closer to 2 ETH, and honestly it's slightly less than that. So what I would do is just plug this number in. 2 Veritasium, nope, how about 8 Veritasium? Now we're getting close. 9's going to be too much. 8's going to be okay. You might do like 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, up too much, 8.3. We'll just leave it at 8.3. And notice the fee is going to be 0.006 of an ETH to do this. So I would hit buy, and that would let me use my 2 ETH to buy 8.3, even though the order was for more than that. A lot of major exchanges, you don't have to do this. You just say, I click that thing and fill it, whatever, and it gives you, oh, you only have 2 ETH worth. It just fills it partially anyways, and you're good. With EtherDelta or ForkDelta, you've got to come in here and kind of manipulate things to do this for you. It's just an example. I figured I'd show you this while I was here. The main point of this video is to show you that you need to leave about a 1/10 of a damn ETH around here. Again, maybe a 0.8, or excuse me, 0.08 or 0.07 maybe, but I had plenty of money or I had like 20 or something dollars in here. It wouldn't worth of ETH, and it still wouldn't let me. Saying you need more gas. I'm like, well, you're out of your mind. The transaction is going to be like pennies or maybe $1 at the most. I've got $20 in here. It's not letting me, so I keep getting this stupid error. So I said, to hell with this. I'm sending 1/10 of an ETH over there. I ain't got time to play games. Send 1/10 of an ETH over here. Boom, it works fine. So just a FYI, if you're using ForkDelta, like I was telling you guys the other day about PayPal, PayPal is on ForkDelta. And when it gets on a much larger exchange, you're going to be able to find it there instead of here, although you'll still be able to find it here. And you know what happens to coins when they're listed on big exchanges. Just saying. So when that day comes, it'll be a good day for PayPal, but at the same time, I want to show you how to use this one since it's the only place you can get PayPal right now. And if you're having trouble getting stuff off of there or whatever, that's the reason. And again, I don't know if you could do 0.1. You might get away with 0.08, 0.07 maybe be enough. I don't know. I'm just telling you, this what I had earlier wouldn't work, and I had plenty in there, like $20-something worth. It still wouldn't do it. So, little Saturday bonus for you. Take care.